Hello everyone, today as you can see we have kit from our new collaborator, it's Tiger model as it's written here, and this kit copy is French light armored vehicle. As you can see it's Panhard VBL. It's modeled in 1/35 scale and it comes in this quite small box. Here you can see comparison with my hand, so you can basically carry it with my one palm. And also note the small sticker here that it comes with free gift, that a special small airplane which comes in a package like this. But I think this model deserves a separate review because it's really nice kit, even though it's called a cute series. So as I said, this kit would copy a military vehicle in 35 scale, and other products from the same manufacturer are quite detailed, so it's really interesting to check what's inside and how it's molded. Here you can see one of the sides, so we can expect photo-etched parts inside, decal sheeted of course, some short history is written here, and also one of the marking options supplied in this kit. That's a top opening box, just give me a second to open it. And that's what you see inside. Box is quite sturdy. As you heard, it's quite thick cardboard, so you don't have to worry about the, let's say, consistency of the components. Moreover, as you can see here, all minor components are attached to the cardboard, so they won't get lost. Let's begin from them. I wouldn't open the bag, but anyway, you can see them through the transparent bags. So we have here a P thread with various small parts. Also we have here a nice decal sheet. There is no information where it was printed, so I can guess it was printed by Tiger model itself. Transparent parts which are molded in quite excellent quality, so I don't have any complaints here. And I guess this metal rope will serve as a towing cable on the model. Then we have one piece body. The body itself would be assembled from two parts, but nevertheless those parts are molded as a complex one-piece elements. I will show you in a moment. Just give me a second to remove these paper clips, which are quite nasty. And yes, we have it. Okay, so the parts fitment is quite impressive. Here you can see that two parts are combined together, and I don't see any huge problems, let's say. Of course you would have to remove this special tabs. Note that there is almost no interior detalization, nevertheless that's how it's assembled. So we have one bottom half, which features pretty similar, pretty simple, let's say, bottom detalization, and we have top one, which is a bit better. It's molded from thick green plastic, and I guess it would be improved later with some external parts which are molded separately. Okay, so that's all for this body part. Again, I would show you how they fit together. And now let's move on to the sprues with all small parts and check how they're molded. I would need a second to open all those paper clips, so please be patient, or maybe just scroll to the moment where you would see the sprue on the camera. Okay, so here it is. Various minor accessories. We have separately molded rims. As you can see, molding quality is very good. Jerrycan, which should be assembled, I guess, yes, it would be assembled from two parts, and note that there are special position pins. Various minor parts for the external surfaces, and also we have here a seat. I guess it would be a driver's seat. Some bags for the external detalization, and also handling bar. We also have here even small assault rifle, which is molded as a one piece, and other external elements. Another plastic sprue is absolutely similar. Here you can see it in the back, because I don't see any point in, let's say, unpacking it, because it's basically the same. Next we have vinyl tires. Again, I need a second to open them. Okay, here they are. I will show you only one, but nevertheless, those are quite impressive. So, here it is. Note that straight away we can notice that there are some writings on the wall and some detalization of the wall side. It's even written here, Michelin. Tire pattern is also quite nice. There is no molding seam in the middle, so you won't have to sand anything down. And moreover, they're quite flexible, so maybe you can represent a bit, let's say, weighted tires. Nevertheless, I'm quite pleased with the detalization. It's not a simple vinyl tire, it's, let's say, more or less nice detalization for such part of the kit. Next we have another plastic sprue, again molded from the green plastic, and again secured with paper clips. I would recommend Tiger model to implement Ziploc bags, because those are much more handy and easier to use and not that irritating, let's say. So, nevertheless, we have here another plastic sprue. As I said, again green plastic. We have here front fascia. Also we have some external parts. Doors, for example, are molded separately, and as you can see, of course, glasses will be inserted also separately. Also you can see some other external parts. And on the other side you can see doors detalization, so I guess let's say it hints that you can open the doors, but nevertheless don't forget that there is no interior detalization, so either you would work on it or you would just close the doors. Here is a small note on how to make a towing cable. So as you can see, it would be assembled from a metal rope and two plastic parts, and it's actually correction to the roar which is shown in the manual. And now we come to the most interesting part, because I've been saying before that there is no interior detalization, but actually it turns out that there is. Why? Because last sprue contains some interior elements which should add an interest to the model and also give you, let's say, make it possible to open the doors and expose the interior to the observer. Okay, here it is. I just need to flip it. So here you can see interior base part, let's say, dashboard. Those are fenders, wheel fenders. Here you can see exhaust part, some tools. Again, you can see here assault rifle. Here is the steering wheel, which is molded as a one piece. Again, we have some interior parts, even engine parts. So I guess overall model should be quite detailed while assembled. We would see it now in the assembly manual, because it would show us whole assembly process. And note that marking options are printed on huge poster, which can be later used as a normal, let's say, poster for your wall. As you can see, images are color printed. We have 3 marking options, or I would say 2 marking options. And those are 6th Brigade and 11th Parachute Brigade. As you can see, they're quite colorful, but nevertheless only 2 marking options. and of course assembly manual on the bottom of the box. This one would remind you of some, let's say, manufacturer. We have short history note on the first page, some short list of the tools. We have paint numbers mentioned in Tamiya paint range. We have here parts map, and then assembly process begins. I would take detailed photos of the assembly process so you can guess what will be inside the model and what to expect from the model. But nevertheless, I want to assure you that overall process and detalization looks quite impressive. I mean, even the smallest bits are carefully replicated in plastic, and I hope it would be easy to assemble all those nice parts. So, as I said before, you can check detailed photos in our full review article on our website. And as usual, I would like to advise you to subscribe to this YouTube channel and like our Facebook group. Thank you for watching, and see you again in a new video.